A marker signal is so powerful, but it's completely useless if we don't have a plan of what we want to do with it. So let's see how we can get the best out of using a marker signal. So what do we need? We need a plan. We need to know what exactly we want to reward our dogs for doing, right? So we need to know how the behavior we want looks like. What does the dog do overall, and what are the steps? So we need to have a goal in mind. We need to know, all right, I want my dog to see another dog, look at me, and then walk away. We need the whole thing. And then we need the steps. So step 1 can be look at the other dog. Then the step can be look at me. Then the step can be let's walk away. And what happens next? So we need to plan the whole situation from start to finish. And when it comes to dog-on-dog encounters, situation can be from the first look at the other dog until the dog is gone. And we can set our marker points wherever our dog is in training and whatever we need to have our dog show more of, right? So if we are completely fresh in training, we will focus on just looking at the other dog without going crazy right away, right? So we are marking looking at the other dog. But since we don't want staring, we will relatively quickly switch to look at me. And then we will switch to let's walk away. So we mark later and later in the whole chain of events, right? And it's the same thing for everything, even small things like sit down or touch my hand with your nose. All of these things can have tiny little steps. And with our marker signal, we can focus on one of these steps or a few steps following each other, all right? And the second thing we absolutely need to make our marker signal useful at all, because without it, it's completely useless, is a reward. A reward gives the marker signal meaning. Without a reward, a marker signal has no meaning. It's nothing to the dog. It's just a sound. But with the reward, the dog knows, oh, that was the right thing. Now I will get my reward. And the reward can be anything. Food is the most easy to use. And we can vary food a lot. So my default reward is food. It's a primary need of our dogs. It works in very different ways. So we can make it more interesting, less interesting, and so on. But we can also use other things the dog finds motivating. So we can use things the dog wanted to do anyway, like watching some kind of wildlife, whatever, walking away, verbal praise, running up to another dog. It can be anything. It can be anything the dog likes in that situation. And if you want to learn how you can screw that up with leash reactivity, watch this.